students, hope all of you are doing well. Welcome back to Computer Applications classes of class 9. Today we are going to cover the rest portion of the computer networking and multimedia basics. Let us see what are the different topics that we are going to cover is communication in networks, that is the transmission media, then cloud computing, then multimedia, social networking and chat sites. Now starting with communication in networks. Communication is actually done with the help of some transmission medium. It is one which carries a signal from one computer to another. So it is also known as communication channel. So how we can divide this communication or the transmission media? It can be done in two different ways. One is wired one, that is also known as guided media. Another one wireless, that is the unguided media. Moving to the next one. The first type of transmission media, that is wired one. It physically connects the two computers. For this we require the wire technology. The data signal physically gets transferred from the transmitting computer to the receiving computer through wired transmission media. Let us see what are the different transmission media for wired. We can have the twisted pair cables, then the coaxial cables, and the last we can have the optical fibers. Moving to the unguided or the wireless transmission media. Wireless or unbounded or unguided media transport electromagnetic waves without a physical conductor. So it transfers the data without any physical transmission. Okay. So the signals are broadcasted through air or water and thus are available to anyone that has a device capable of receiving them. Let us have some examples of wireless transmission media. They are infrared, radio waves, microwaves and satellites. All of you have heard about satellites. Now, let us understand some common protocols used for wireless communication. Before that, we should know what are protocols. Protocols are nothing but a set of rules that should be followed while doing anything. So, in the same way, when we are transmitting any information from one computer to another, a few protocols, a few rules has to be maintained. So those set of rules are called protocols. Let us see what are the different protocols that we can use with respect to wireless communication. The first we can have Bluetooth and the next we can have Wi-Fi. We will be understanding them one by one in our upcoming slides. Now, Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a wireless technology and it is a standard used for exchanging data between fixed and mobile devices over very short distances, and it uses a wavelength of radio waves which is very short wavelength. It is from 2.402 gigahertz to 2.480 gigahertz, and it is actually helping to build a personal area network. I hope all of you remember the type of networks in our previous session we have done. Now after that we will have Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity and it is a technology that uses radio waves to provide wireless high-speed internet and network connections. Okay, so let us see how this Wi-Fi works. First, or we can say for Wi-Fi, what are the different things that we require? What are the requirements for the Wi-Fi to work? We should have a broadband internet connection, a wireless router, this is very important, and a laptop which has a wireless internet card or external wireless adapter. So if you do not have these things, then we cannot have Wi-Fi in work. Now we will understand what are the different protocols of Wi-Fi, or what is the protocol that is used in Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi protocol designates a specific frequency that is from 2.4 GHz to 5 GHz on which the communication will take place. It allows local networks in close physical proximity to communicate without interfering with each other. And also, the Wi-Fi protocol tests the quality of signal between two different devices, and it also adjusts the connection data rate if it is required. Now let us understand what is cloud computing. We will first understand the definition of cloud computing. It is actually storing and accessing data and programs over the internet based instead of your own computer's hard drive. So I hope this is clear to you all. It is actually, we are not keeping any information in our own computer hard disk. We are actually saving the data and the programs or any other file over the internet. So let us have some types of cloud computing. We have got public cloud computing, and the next one we have got private cloud computing. We will be understanding them one by one. Public cloud computing. The common cloud service made available to multiple subscribers. This is the very common service available. And for a public cloud, all the hardware, software is all owned by the cloud provider. We do not have to have anything. For example, Google Drive, iCloud, Amazon Cloud Drive, all these are the best examples for public cloud. Now moving to private cloud. It consists of computing resources used and exclusively owned by the organization. Private cloud, like public cloud, everyone can use it. There is no limit. But in private cloud, it is fixed to a particular organization. Every organization can have their own cloud, wherein their particular person can use it. Everyone cannot use it. Okay. For example, some government agency or some financial institute, they can have their own private cloud where their own employees can use that cloud for keeping records and all. It resides in companies' intranet, that I have already told, that it is within to the proximity of that particular organization. Now let us understand what is multimedia. When we say multimedia, it is actually nothing but different types of media in one application. For example, text, graphics or images, some audio files, some video files, or some animations. So all this is a set of multimedia. Now let us understand what is social networking. Social networking is nothing but grouping of individuals into specific groups, and when we use it over online or internet, then it becomes your social networking. You can do for your friends, your families, classmates or colleagues. So for that we have got some sites. So a social networking site is a website that provides a venue, a physical, no, it's a virtual venue for people to share their activities with family, friends, colleagues and their interest on a particular topic. For example, Facebook, Twitter. I do not have to explain much about it. All of you do it, right? And then your YouTube, then your WhatsApp, all these are social networking sites. Now let us understand what is a chat site. Now chat sites are basically dedicated for having chat or having sharing of information, not basically for posting of some pictures or like that. It is basically for sharing our information. Okay. Now here again the examples could be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Okay. With this we are ending us chapter 5. For reference, you can go through the computer applications book by Sumita Arora. Thank you.